Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Build Your Best Life. I'm Coach Deborah, and I am super excited to have you here today on Let's Talk About It. You know that as our Thursday theme, let's talk about it. What is trending? What's going on? What do we need to talk about this week? So I am excited to be here today to get into what that thing is that you are going to be so glad that I talked about, because either you are guilty or you are on the receiving end of what I'm going to be talking about today. So how is everyone been doing? You here in Jacksonville, I know we've had some cold weather. Are you that person that likes the cold, so you are excited? Are you like me, like, oh my goodness, I'm about to freeze myself? But anyway, thank you again so much for always tuning in, for praying for us, for liking, commenting, and sharing. This platform is here to help our young men learn basic principles to overcome obstacles and build their best lives, and of course to encourage those mothers raising single sons. So today I want to talk to you about this a little, if you weren't here last week, you'll have to go back and check out my podcast from last week's Let's Talk About It, which was overbooked and overlooked. So that was like a segue into tonight. So if you missed that one, you might want to go back and check that one out as well. But this evening, I'm going to be talking about I got you. I got you. Now, how many times have someone said those words to you? I got you. Saying I got you means nothing without action. For young men, follow through shapes reputation, relationships, leadership, and manhood. At some point in life, every one of us has heard these words or spoken them ourselves. I got you. Those three words sound strong, reassuring, loyal, but here's the truth. I got you isn't proven in the moment you say it. It's proven in the moment that you show up or you don't. So today's episode is going to give our young men something to think about, because your reputation is becoming your whether you realize it or not. What you say and do is your reputation. Missed practices, forgotten plans, half kept promises are all your actions. And they tell a person a lot about you. These moments don't just disappoint people, they quietly shape how others trust you. Today, we're talking about what happens when follow through is missing and how becoming dependable can change your future. So, hey, let's talk about it. Now, my first point I'm going to talk about today is I got you. Now, that's a promise. That's not just a phrase, but too many people use it as a phrase. Words can create expectations. When you say you're committed, people plan their lives around it. Oh, I'll pick you up tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to the same place. I'll pick you up. What time is a good time? 5. Oh, I'll be there at least by 5 till. You have just made a commitment to pick that person up. So how does it play out? When you say I'll be there, someone else relaxes because they trust you. You said you'll do it. If you haven't, maybe they haven't experienced you telling them something in the past, or they have. So for whatever reason, when you say that, they feel like, hey, they got me. They're going to pick me up. But broken follow through doesn't just affect you, it affects their time, energy, and plans. So if you said you're going to pick them up, you'll be there no later than 5 till. It's 5 till, it's 5 after. Now they're getting anxious because they don't like to be late. They've given their word, they RSVP, that they would attend this event. They had your commitment, your I got you, that you were going to pick them up and make sure that they were there. So now they've got to try to find out, are you coming? Did something happen to you? Do they need to make other plans? Because this could be someone that doesn't even drive. And so now they have to figure out how to get there on their own. Young men often estimate how much people are watching their consistency. Yes, this happens to our young men too. This is not something that just happens to my age or a little younger, a little older. But our young people, you make promises. Man, I got you. Man, you going to the game? No, I'm not going because something came up and I don't have enough money. I'm $5 short. Oh, I got you. Just meet me at the gate. Now, this person had made up in their mind that they were going to be okay not going to this game, but you said you had them. They stand at the gate waiting on you. Now, when they don't see you there, what picture are you painting in their minds? Are you someone now that they can't trust? They can't believe anything you say? Think about it. Just think about it. What are your actions going to say? So when you say, I got you, do you really? Do you really? My second point is how broken commitments damage trust. How broken commitments damage trust. Trust is built slowly, but lost very quickly. You know, my thing, I said, you can lose credibility in a second, but it takes blood, sweat, tears, and years to make or rebuild that reputation. So you can lose someone's trust just like that. You had it, and now it's gone. One miscommitment may be forgiven, but it may not. Then when you consistently don't show up, then you begin to get a label. People will label you. Oh, well, now you know she's not going to be on time. What time you told her? 6. She'll be here by 7:30. That's not cute. That shows you're unreliable or you don't care. Because if you cared enough, you'd show up and you'd be there. So someone begins to label you. I wouldn't depend on him if I were you. He's not reliable. Don't depend on him. When trust is damaged, people stop giving opportunities. Once trust is damaged, people will stop giving opportunities. It happens to me. I try to be organized, get my guests lined up so that I can get their information to them timely. So when they say, oh, yes, I'll do that, because I don't just say, if you're free on a date next month, I'll have you on. I'll say, I would like to have you on this particular date. Please let me know if you're interested or available. If they say yes, oh, love to, thank you for thinking of me, I've got you down. When you said that, you know what I write? I have this green pen I keep right on my desk. And I write a big C in the date. That means you confirmed. When I got that C, then that means I can start prepping for that particular podcast with you in mind. All of my Tuesdays are with someone in mind. Okay? So then if the day before or when I send you your information, you like, oh, that's on a Tuesday. Oh, that's at 6:30. Oh, well, I'm not gonna be on. I'm leaving. I'm going on vacation the next day. Okay, and all of that was in play when I asked you, and you said yes, and I put the big C in the date. So now, how many times do I allow you to frustrate me before I don't give you any opportunities? When I think of someone that would make a great guest, I think, oh, no, they may disappoint me. Your actions. Relatable examples for young men. Think about this. Not showing up for practice. Your team, that's a team sport. Your team is depending on you. So does it become a pattern? No, life happens. Someone can have an accident in front of you. You may get delayed because of really, really bad weather or traffic. So things happen. But does it begin to be a pattern? A pattern. Do you continuously miss practice with no excuses? Missing work shifts. Okay, when people set work shifts, it's not, oh, how many people need to work today? I think 6 people need to work today, so that's what I'm going to put on the schedule. No. How many people do we need to get this particular job or task done during this time frame? That's how many people they have on that particular shift. So when you don't show up, what happens? Either there's lost productivity, overwork on other people, or overtime on other people. The company is not able to get a product or service out timely. So you are impacting a lot of people, young men. Think about this. Forgetting group projects during college. There will be group projects. The professor will put you in those groups and you're to work. And at the end of the day, when that project is due, they're not, say, once they give you that project and your team, they're not going to come back and say, is everybody on board? Is everybody working? But at the end of the project, when it's time for you to turn in that project, you either turn it in or you don't. And your grade is based on what you turn in. So if you ever been like me, I have even been on a college project. And I mean, I was the only one working on the project. I don't know where everyone went. Oh, they looked at my picture and say, this is an older person and I don't want to be on the group with them. So they ghosted me or what had happened. But I let the professor know nobody's showing up. This person say they thought they was on another group. This person say, oh, I didn't know I was in the group. I'm going to get it done, but I'm just letting you know. Because my grade depended on it. But was it stressful? Yes. Did I write those names down and remember them? So if I ever got on a project with them again, I would say ahead of time, this is what happened the last time I was on a project with them. So young men, if you're on a project and you say, I got you, I volunteer to be the recorder. I volunteer to put together the PowerPoint. I volunteer to do the communication. I volunteer to do the proofing. Are you stepping up and doing what you said you would do? Food for thought. If you just joined us, we are here talking about I got you. In those situations where someone, whether it is you or someone else says, I got you. Are you committed? Are you looking for that person to be committed to you? And what happens when they let you down? You know, people even go as far as ghosting plans with friends or mentors. You have a mentor. They've taken the time probably from their family, working overtime on the job that they could do or something else to etch out this time to mentor you. And then you just don't show up for your mentoring session. Oh, it's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to go to the mall? Sure. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's Wednesday. Don't you have something to do? Oh, that'd be okay. I go every Wednesday. I'm just saying, your word, does your word mean anything? One key truth, people may stop confronting you, but they also stop counting on you. Woo! Put that in the chat. People may stop confronting you, but they will stop counting on you. So just because they don't call you out, that doesn't mean that's the end of the story. So if they don't count on you, you might need them to count on you. Because if you're in high school and you're trying to write up those essay papers, trying to get in college, is there anyone that will stand behind you and write a good essay for you? Oh, yes, I know that person. Yes, they're a good person. They're dependable. They're consistent. They are intentional. They are a person of their word. Can you say that? Good food for thought. My next point, excuses versus ownership. Now, you know, when things don't go right, you can either make an excuse, and as my husband says, an excuse only satisfies the person that is making the excuse, or you can take ownership. Oh, my bad. That was me. Let's go into this one. Now, life happens, but mature men take responsibility instead of hiding behind excuses. Don't hide. Now, some common excuses. Oh, you know what? I had forgot. I got so busy, I forgot. I know all y'all got smartphones. You got a scheduler in here. You got alarms in here. You have different things. So, Now, did you really forget? And is there a good reason why you forgot? Because there were ways to be reminded. And believe me, because they get on my nerves sometimes. If you got it in your schedule, your calendar, your schedule, the day before it's going to pop up and ask you what you want to do. You want to ignore it. You want a reminder in an hour. You want to be reminded the next day, 30 minutes or an hour before the event. Hey, I forgot. It's just an excuse. Something came up. Yeah, just like that person that came by when you knew you were supposed to be meeting with your mentor, but they wanted to go to the mall, and you said, "Oh, okay, it's all right." But then when the mentor said, I missed you last week. What came up, man? Oh, something came up. No, nothing didn't come up. You did that. That was just an excuse. Oh, I didn't think it mattered. You said, oh, it's a new restaurant that opened about a month ago. A lot of people are giving it real high reviews. And I know that you like spicy food. You think you might want to go? Oh, yes, I'm in. Oh, the person, I'm in. Okay, now y'all really want to go because I got something else I could be doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's a good time? Let's see. I got, is one good for y'all? Well, that's going to push me a little bit. What about 1:30 or 2? 1:30 will work fine. Okay, 1:30. So you in 1:30? Yep, you in 1:30? I got you. You in at 1:30? Okay, I'll see y'all there. You get there. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You got to make a reservation. Let me hit them up and make sure they're all gonna be there. Yeah. Okay, so you make the reservation for 4 people. 4 for 1:30. Next day, one show up. Another one show up. Is your party all here, sir? Oh, we waiting on one more person. Okay, let me know when they get here. Oh, everyone has to be here. And you wait and you wait and you wait. Can you change our reservation to 3? Because I don't know what other person is. Okay, but it's going to make you wait another 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine. And then you see the person, hey, I called you and told you that we had to make reservations. You said you got us. You was going to be there. What happened? What? Well, y'all were going to go and you wouldn't be by yourself. I didn't think it mattered. But you gave your word. I got you. I'm going to be there. As a matter of fact, they changed the time for you. Excuses. Who are those excuses satisfying? But ownership. Now, ownership takes on a whole new flavor. You know what? That's on me. I thought I was going to be done, but then my mom said I had to do something before I left, which that was my fault because I could have done that the day before like I was supposed to. That's on me. I should have given you a call. You know what? I should have planned better. When I told y'all about the time difference and I said, one was going to be pushing it for me. And then I said 1:30, give me plenty of time. I should have planned better. 1:30, we were just taking the last lap. I am so sorry, but that was on me. My apologies. It's okay to say you're sorry, you're wrong. But you say, I apologize. And I'll fix it. Next time I'll try to do a better job. And that's excuses versus ownership. Excuses versus ownership. Excuses protect your pride. Ownership builds your future. What are you worried about, your pride or your future? I want to take ownership for my future and build it to build my best life and be the best that I can be. That's what I want to do. But hey, you're on your own. You're on your own. You are on your own. All right. The next one, follow through, is a skill, not a personality trait. A skill, not a personality trait. Reliability can be learned. Reliability can be learned. Use reminders. I talked about it earlier. You can use calendars, alarms on your phone. Hey, a sticky note if that's what's going to work for you. But you can learn to be reliable. Don't overpromise. Say less, do more. So if you're thinking in your mind, hey, I can leave by 1:30. Things happen. You know how coach get. Hey, let's say 2:00, and that way I know I might be there earlier, but I rather say 2 and have some wiggle room in there. Build some margin in there. Don't commit everything so tight. Build margin. That will help you. If you can't commit fully, say so honestly. I really would like to go. I know I have practice. I know sometimes practice runs over. I can do my best. I may or may not be there. Let's just say 2. If you do not see me by, because there's no way I can call you. So if I'm not there by 2, do whatever it is you need to do. And if I can come, I'll still come. If I can pull up a chair, fine. If not, hey, I'll just hang. But thank you. But I just want to be honest. I don't want you to be expecting me and I don't show up. I got you. Somebody, if you're like me, is expecting that you have them. Because when somebody says, I'm going to be on Build Your Best Life, thank you so much for the opportunity. And I say be on here at 6:20, or if it's a morning show at 9:20, that's when I'm looking for you, not 9:21, not 9:25, because you get on that 9:25, you got your camera the wrong way, the internet going in and out, we can't hear you. But if you had gotten on, those 10 minutes, you had 10 minutes to try to work out any kinks. Do I ever get on and have kinks? Yes, I've had echoes. I've had to sign off, sign back on. Things happen. Life happens. So do what you can do in retrospective. Do it proactively instead of having to do it retrospectively. Try to do things decent and in order. And I want to give you some practical advice. Don't promise what your schedule can't support. Don't do that. You know that you have school, after school, you have practice, after practice, you have homework. Don't tell somebody you can go to the movies with them. That doesn't fit in there anywhere. That doesn't make you look like, oh, he's so important. Wow. You know what? I cannot do it. Y'all going to have that fun without, oh boy, because I can't do it. Learn to say yes to what you can and are willing to do. Don't say you'll do something and you're not willing to do it. Okay? Woogie. Next point. Why dependability is attractive in every area of life. Dependability. Sometimes people like people to depend on them, but reliable men stand out. You stand out anyway because you're reliable. People can count on you. They know that your word is your bond. So you don't have to do little antics to get attention. You are who you say you are. Now, coaches trust dependable players. Sometimes when you are in high school or even Pop Warner, and the coach calls certain kids, well, my child was out there practicing and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, they were practicing when they were there. How many days were they not there? How dependable or reliable are they going to be at remembering the plays that the coach will call because they haven't showed up for practice? Now, kids can't get there unless you take them most times. However, they weren't there. You signed them up to play. It's your responsibility to get them there. So here we go again. The coach says, this is this and this and this and this. We practice if it's raining. All the time we don't practice if it's lightning. Oh, I got you, coach. I got you. Oh, he'll be here. Okay, but the coach is depending on the players. Employers promote dependable workers. If they're a good management, they are watching who's there on time, who is not running out the door as soon as the clock, the second hits the let's go home time, who is getting their work done, is quality work. They're not just working like a robot. They're thinking, they're being analytical, they're problem solving, they're volunteering for other things, they're trying to learn more. Those are the ones that will get the promotions. Okay? Friends rely on dependable people. I shouldn't say this, he'll get me. I'm not going to say it. But anyway, yes, people rely on dependable people. If you know that there's someone you can depend on and there's someone that you're not, if you get in a situation and you need help and you need it right then, who are you going to call? The person that may get to you sometime or another, or that person that's reliable? Like, I am so sick. I just can't make it. I can't take myself to the ER. I need some help. Now, who are you going to call? That person that's always late, or always got some excuse. Well, I was on my way, but then, I remember I forgot to pick up my clothes in the cleaner. So I had to stop by there because they were going to close. I need to go to the emergency room. That wasn't an emergency. I was counting on you. You're my friend. You always say, I got you, girl. I don't care what's going on. I got you. We down like 4 flat tires. And that's how I felt that day. Like all 4 of my tires were flat, used my spare, and it wasn't there. Don't do that. Leaders are built on consistency, not charisma. Nobody care about you smiling, you cheesing. Hello, how are you? What's up, dog? Woo, woo, woo. Nobody else all fuck there. They want to know somebody that they can count on, is going to be there, is reliable. They do what they say that they're going to do. That's who people want to have in their space. They can count on. Talent opens doors. Dependability keeps them open. So you may be smart. You may be the brightest crayon in the box. But whenever I need that color, I can't find it. So I'm just going to try to find a picture that don't need that color, right? Dependability is what keeps things open. Dependability. Talent opens the door, but what keeps it open? Put it in the chat. Dependability. 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 I hope you're enjoying this because I think it is good. My last point, becoming the man who means what he says. Mean what you say. Manhood is revealed in follow through. Men follow through. They don't just say but they do. Right? If I had to say the tortoise or the hare, which one was a man? Or when I say man, female, male, who was dependable and could be counted on? It wasn't a charismatic tortoise who knew that they were fast and they knew it. They could just stop and play, take pictures, do all kinds of things, get dap. It was the hare. I hope I said hare. But it was the tortoise that was going to be dependable. He said he was going to go to the finish line. He didn't care how long it took. He was going to be on a steady path, not stopping, not taking a break, not playing, but moving intentionally until he got where he was going. That's important. That's key. That's good stuff. Keeping your word builds self-respect. Who doesn't want to be respected? I know I do. So I try to keep my word. Consistency builds confidence. Hey, consistency, that's my word. And integrity shapes identity. But consistency, that's my word. Consistency will get you there. That's like, to me, the train that said I can. They're going to get there. So let me ask you, if people judge your character only by your follow through, what would they say to you? Dan, Agnes, Jocelyn, what would your follow through say? Wow. If people judged you by your character only, by your follow through, what would it say? I hope that you have enjoyed this segment. I have had so much fun because some of these things are like my pet peeves, and I like to see things get done on a consistent basis. I like people when they say they got me, I like to know they got my back. I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. I don't have to like, oh, where are they? Oh my goodness. I don't want any of that stuff I don't want any of that stuff to occur because I am pushing forward, trying to do my best at what I'm doing. So what can I say about that? So I hope that this segment has really, really resonated with some of you, and so much so that you will make sure that you share. I know that you know someone, ouch, even if it's you, that fits in some of these categories. So please share so that people can learn. Because sometimes people don't know. They don't think about it. But what you say and then what you deliver really does matter. So make sure that you are a person that people can be proud to say, well, if he said it, if she said it, then I know I can depend on them. That really, really matters. I got you. Hey, you can see I'm serious about that. But if you want someone to trust you, respect you, you got to show up. Missing work shifts, forgetting group projects, and all this good stuff, that stuff doesn't work. You've got to make sure that you are doing what needs to be done. Right? So make sure that when you are working to do those things that you need to work on to get them done, that you do just that. Show up, do what you need to do. And this week, keep one promise all the way through. That's how trust is built. One promise at a time. Make sure that you keep those promises, that you think about what you promised, what you said, and then you follow through. So until the next time, be the man or the woman that others can count on. Now, next week, we are in for a treat. All the way from Wildemar, California, we have Mr. Terrell Lemons joining us at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Blueprint for Success. Yes, that's next Tuesday, January 27th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 Pacific Time. Locked in, not locked up. Locked in, not locked up. Yeah, locked in, not locked up. You got to be here. You got to check it out. Make sure you put that on your calendar. Make sure that you got me. You got my back. You're going to be on here. You're going to be checking us out, listening. Next Tuesday, the 27th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central, 3:30 Pacific on StreamYard or Facebook. I hope to see you here. But enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe out there. Stay warm. Remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.